Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
QB decides to keep it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They mix it up with a run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, we'll try to run it in. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Sam Houston State is in the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped into the field. They're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Rice offense is out there again. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Ball handed off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. The back's got it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Owls.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bearcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. A quick shoot.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability, great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rice. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. And the Bearcats keep the football on the move.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And there's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Oof. The risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Whips the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long. which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Sam Houston State is in the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Design quarterback run. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Owls. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. He's in the clear. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown. Bearcats. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. As a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Over the middle and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
When the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. He breaks free. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, that pass rush came in really fast. The offensive line didn't do a great job of holding up against that pressure, so I don't think we can blame all of that on the quarterback there for the incompletion.
Another incompletion would be ideal for this defense. Big play now, 3rd and 10. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so the competitors will leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rice offense is out there again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Finds his man. It's Hayes. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be
and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with...
And the kick is blocked. Only scoop it up. Can he make something happen here? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him out, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a...
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. And the Bearcats will have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that run produces a decent gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
The Bearcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Bearcats looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. And with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.